everyone, and welcome back to Let's Talk New Ships and New Heavy British Cruisers. And the first thing I would like to say that it's still work in progress, and the stats, it's just the early, shall I say, feeling. How about the British heavy cruiser? What's the special? And you know, there's a few things that we don't know yet, and there is definitely the armor of the ships, and also some other stats, hidden stats, like will they turn like British light cruisers, because they don't bleed any speed when they turn. That's the reason they are kind of fun to play, because it's a whole lot easier to dodge the incoming shells and makes them quite unique. I'm talking about the British light cruisers. So the first one, it's a tier 6 HMS London with, I will just talk about the hit points, and after that I will show you my gut feelings if there will be any good, or you know, this is how she looks. Pretty alright. She is good looking, big caliber guns. She has 8 203 millimeters. The hit points 34,600, plating 60 millimeters. Definitely, but it's only tier 6. Most cruisers at tier 6, they have very lightly armored. Main battery 4x2, 103 millimeters. The fire range, it's crap, 13.4. However, guys, this is kind of a unique, this is a premium ship. It's not as, shall I say, for the rest, even though she is lacking in range. The range is absolutely hilarious. It's close to the counterpart, the tier 6 British Leander. Close to that range, 13.4. Now something also, let's keep that in mind, the HE shell speed 855 meters per second, with 2850 max damage, and the fire range, but percent to put your enemy on fire, it's 15%, which is pretty nuts, pretty damn good. Something also else is the same AP speed. The AP do 4550 maximum damage, and they reload, the guns reload every 15 seconds. You may argue it's kind of a slow, it's on the Japanese size slow reload time. 180-degree turn time, 22.5. It's definitely the same as Belfast and most of the British light cruisers. I'm talking about low tier and mid tier. I'm not talking about Minotaur's degree time of the turrets. But she does have Leander's torps, 2x4. Probably not quite, guys, not quite. 2x4. You have 8 of them. Maximum torpedo damage is 15,733. Range is only 7 kilometers, so it's probably the tier 6 destroyer, and the speed is 59 knots. 106 second reload time of those torps. And let's talk about AA defense, guys. 15x1, 20 millimeters, 4x2, 102 millimeters, and 2x8, 40 millimeters. We don't know what kind of 40 millimeter, if there will be probably both force guns. So I would like to say that she is decent, or probably more than decent, of her AA. She's only tier 6 cruiser, and you see here the range, the mid tier and long range and so on. Probably her best AA is with 98 hit per second, and the action zone from 0.1 to 5.8, which is not a whole lot, but it's still alright, guys. And then you have also number of explosion salvo, the flak salvo, you know, from 3.5 to 5.8. Now let's talk about the speed. The speed is dead on all Belfast and Fiji, 32.2 knots. It's pretty much the same. Turn is radius 710. Probably it's not the best turning radius, let me show you. Not bad, but not great either. Rudder shift, it's excellent, 7.8. And surface detection, it's 12.1. This is without captain. Probably you will get her around 10 kilometers when you have the good captain. Now this is the most important. It's air detection, it's 6.6, and detection after firing the main guns in smoke, it's 6.8, and that is a lot. Matter of fact, it's worse than, let's say, Belfast, worse than Fiji. So 6.8 versus, I do believe, 5.8 or something for the Belfast. So for the consumable, this is the most important, but keep that in mind, this is a premium. It does not mean that the rest of the British cruiser will have the same consumable. I'll explain you in a very short time why. Slot damage control party to repair party. She does have heal at tier 6, it's good. HP regeneration, it's 346 per second. Reload time, it's 120 or 80 seconds with premium charge. You only have one charger, 2 with premium, so you don't have a lot of repair party, guys. So you have only one max heal. With superintendent you have 3 heals, but it's great for tier 6, it really is. And on the slot, third slot, you have hydro search, and it's of short duration, only 3 kilometers, but its duration time is 180 seconds, but detection range is 3 kilometers. On the fourth slot, guys, and this is kind of interesting, you have, of course, the smoke, a heavy cruiser with smoke. However, duration time it's 15 seconds, smoke dispersion time it's 99. So probably like a Royal Navy cruiser, light cruiser smoke, something like that. And the reload, it's kind of a Mach reload time, 180 seconds. You have 3 charges with premium, and with superintendent you have 4 smoke. It's alright, guys. This is the premium London. So let's go further and talk about the tier 5. This is how she looks. Man, she looks weird. Serious, guys. Only one turret, first turret, second turret, and the third it's on the side. So only have 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 5. Altogether we have 7. However, I do believe the one in the middle, like this one, it's on each side, so you may only have 6 barrels at a time. Yeah, kind of interesting layout, Lenny. But she's only tier 5 cruiser, so it is what it is, guys. 7 by 190 millimeters. That's very weird caliber guns. Firing range 13.9. I mean, it's not the greatest, to be honest with you. 13.9, it's kind of a meh. The range, I'm talking about main armament range. HE shells 2650, and the percent put your enemy on fire is 13%. Same HE and AP shell speed 844. However, the turning radius, it's faster, only 18 seconds, so you don't need expert marksman to turn left and right with your guns, so which is good. This is good. 18 seconds for a heavy cruiser, it's not bad. Maximum dispersion 129 and Sigma 2.0. You have 2x2 533mm torpedoes, 15,733, and same story, it's 7 km range with 59 knots. It's same torpedo like London's, guys. However, the AA defense, it's quite different. 4x4, okay. I do believe you have slightly better in AA thanks to those 4x4 40mm. So you have 16 probably Bofors guns, and you have 8 102mm guns. However, for long range continuous, it's only 60. so it's not that great. The best continuous AA you have actually on the mid-range, 126 hits, and it's only from 0.1 to 2.5. So she's worse in AA but stronger in mid-range, up to 2.5 kilometers. Maximum speed 30 knots, turning radius 640, and that is one heck of a good turning radius. Rudder shift 9.1. The rudder shift, it's meh, shall I say, good for a cruiser, but I'm not excellent. Surface detection 12.6, and a firing range at 13.9. That it's bad, really bad. It sucks. And detection fire in the smoke 6.9. That it's really bad. But guys, there's something I want to tell you. The consumable for the Tech 3 line are damage count, repair party, hydro search, and no smoke. Yep, only the premium have smoke. You do not have smoke, you are a sitting duck. Extremely bad detection versus your max range. You do only have 1 kilometer, and that it's bad. So to this tier 5 cruiser, I give her personal opinion thumb down, thanks to the extremely short range for tier 5. It's tier 5. Let's move off to tier 6. This is how she looks. She looks way much more modern. She looks kind of a tall, big in the water, easy to citadel, to be honest with you. And I don't believe she, for a bit, she has a good armor, even though she's a heavy cruiser. Alright, 34,400 HP pool, it's alright for tier 6. Pretty damn good. Fire range 14 kilometers, that it's bad. But of course, it's a little bit better than her light cruiser. That, you know, her sister cruiser, light cruiser, Leander, which has lower than 14 kilometers range, firing range. 15% put your enemy on fire, 814 minutes per second. The shells are lazy. A matter of fact, even though if you have, let's say, 16 or 17 kilometers range of your main armament, you're never gonna hit a damn thing with 814 meters per second. That is bad, guys. It's one of the worst AP and HE shell speed in this game at tier 6. Remember, the Soviet light cruiser has 950, and same story with the Italian. You only have 814. Yeah. The AP damage 4500, it's not so damn great. Reload time, it's a little bit better, 12 seconds, but it's not near Leander's, I don't know, 7 seconds reload time. 180 degree turn time, 22.5. It's Belfast turning radius. I'm talking about the guns. The guns turn time. Sigma 130, Sigma 2.0, dispersion 130. The torpedo, guys, are 8 kilometers now. The damage almost the same. Reload a whole lot faster, and you have 8 of them, 40 in each side. The AA defense, I would like to say that it's amazing, guys. I'm not saying too much. This thing, it's a beast. Matter of fact, I'll go so far, guys. If you are a tier 6 carrier, do not just go and try to take them, because it might deplane you. What I mean, what I can see here from long range and mid range, but also the number of explosion in salvo, it's absolutely crazy good. I'm not talking about the best in the game, but definitely a strong AA platform you can build. This as a pretty darn strong AA cruiser, if you say. I definitely see very high continuous damage in almost everything, and the best continuous damage, it's mid range from 0.1 to 2.5, 151, and then long range 95, which is excellent. The maximum speed, same speed of almost all cruiser in the whole game, 31.2. Turning radius 710, it's rough. Rudder shift 7.8, it's excellent. And surface detection, it's 11.5, which is also excellent. Why does that mean, guys? Because with the concealment expert, you'll have her under 9 kilometers or around 9 point something, which is fantastic for heavy cruiser. But there is a catch. Even though she is a very stealthy, very good surfers, and air detection 6.6 is good, and detection in of the main guns in the smoke 6.4. The thing is, you do not have any smoke. You have damage count, repair party, hydro search, and that's it. Sure, you do have heal, and the heal, it's 172 seconds, 172 HP per second. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's always good. I do like this ship in two ways. She is one heck of a concealed and good stealthy heavy cruiser with amazing good AA, and she has heal, so definitely a very interesting cruiser. This one I dig. I think she's quite strong, actually, even though she does not have smoke. Now this one, ladies and gents, it looks even more good looking and not so high in the water. So I say she's more sleek. She's really looks amazing, shall I say. And I have this gut feeling that she feels very small cruiser, even though she's a heavy cruiser. I mean, sure, you have kind of a tall here, this middle section, but yeah, very interesting. You have pretty alright hit points, 35,300, plating 16. You have 4x2 203 millimeters guns. It's fire range. It's awful for this tier now. It's tier 7. You may argue that even Miyoko has this close to 14.9 or so, close to this. Yeah, something like that. And very high percent with General 5, 15%. Same slow, 814 meters per second shell speed. It's rough. Reload time, however, it's improved 11 seconds. Same turret turn time, 22.5, and same sigma. Torpedo, same torpedo. Don't talk about torpedo. The AA, it's way better. She's a improved AA. Now this thing, it's actually monster, especially a mid-tier. 252 hits, continuous damage. That is a lot. Not so much in long range, 74, but from 0.1 to 2.5 it's crazy high, guys. But a long range, she's weaker than the tier 6 of some very strange reason. Turning the maximum speed, it's lower. She's only going 30 knots, which is bad. Turning radius is extremely good, 660. Rudder shift time 9.4. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is good. She turns on a dime, guys. I kind of like this idea. Air detection is only 6.3, and detection of the fire remaining smoke is only 6.2. Okay, this is improved. But the main thing is her detection, only 11.2. She will even beat the Fiji and Belfast. Not quite, because Belfast, she has this awkward extra slot for the concealment. But yeah, I do believe she beats Fiji in concealment. How ridiculous is that? Yeah. And she has amazing turning radius. and rudder shift, it's kind of a Mach 9.4, but you always can have this module that you reduce your rudder shift. And now let's talk about the consumable. Damage count, repair party, same HP regeneration, 176 HP per second, and your same story, you have 3 charges with premiums. On slot third slot you have hydro, and on slot 4 you have first time spotting aircraft. Main battery firing range plus 20%, reload 360, or with premiums 240, you have 4 charge. So with this spotting aircraft, you have option to use your spotter plane in 100 seconds to have plus 20% of your main armament range. So you increase your range by 20% in 100 seconds. Bedford at tier 8. Yeah, she looks extremely modern, extremely sleek. Let me know in a comment below which one it's the most good looking heavy British cruiser. Hit points, it's whopping 43,800, which is pretty damn good for a cruiser. Plating 25. Oh, you only have 9 guns now, but you have, yeah, 9 guns, it's definitely alright. Fire range 15.7. Ouch, it's literally even worse than Belfast. Not great, guys. Same HE and AP shell speed 814, and same 15% to put your enemy on fire. Alright, reload 11 seconds. Let me know in a comment below. I do believe you have option at tier 8, you can lower it. It's even lower if you put the module, the reload module. Maximum dispersion 141. It's worse than the previous, which is weird, but it is. It's more inaccurate guns than the previous one, with 141 meters and Sigma 2.0. Now, on the other hand, it's kind of a scary, this Bedford, because it has very workable torpedoes. Those torpedoes are not a joke. You have only 4 in each side. We have 8 of them, but their range are 10 kilometers, 62 knots, and reload 96 seconds. So 10 kilometers, no matter what you are, you have to keep that in mind. It is good. It's really good. Torpedo detection, it's 1.3. You have an option to launch individual torpedoes like light cruisers and British destroyer. You can launch one by one, you know. The A defense 6x4 40mm, 16x2 20mm, 6x2 113. It's of course improved, overall improved, especially for the long range. Now it's 133 continuous damage. But the best, it's actually on the short range and mid range. The maximum speed 33 knots, turning rate 720, rudder shift 10.7. It's slug, it actually is. Surface detection 12.4. Okay guys, I would like to say that with the tier 8 concealment module and your concealment expert on captain, I do believe you will reach under 10 kilometers. I actually believe so, probably 9 point something, which definitely you can stealth torpedo with this thing, your heavy cruiser. Yeah. Now let's talk about the same story, guys. You only have damage count party, slot 2 repair party. Duration time is now 20 seconds, and HP regenerate, it's 876 per second. Okay guys, now you're starting the point. At tier 8 you have quite a good heal, but on the other hand you have kind of a super heal versus the tier 7, because here's the deal, guys. 876 HP per second you heal, but you only have 2 charges with premium, so you have less charge, 1 less charge. And then you have this spotting aircraft. There you have plus 20% of firing range. So let's talk about, this is the most important, 876 HP per second versus the tier 7. But tier 7 guys only have 176 per second. So you go for 176 to whopping 800, right? 876. So you literally have a super heal at this tier versus tier 7. You go from 170 to 876 HP per second, which makes her a huge jump in HP regenerator, which is nice, guys. Really darn nice. A super heal already from tier 8. But once again, guys, you do not have any smoke. At tier 9, we have 46,800 HP pool, plating 25, and this is how she looks. Oh man, she looks really badass. I mean, seriously, guys. You have also only 9 guns, and the guns are 234. They are not 200 millimeter, 234, so they're bigger caliber guns, and firing range, it's bad for tier 9. It's the worst for tier 9. Oh my lord, 15.9. Maximum HE damage is 3350, and chance to cast your fire is 21. But now I do like the AP and HE shells are 881, which is some improve. Not bad, but some improve. The thing is, it's still under 900. I don't know if you can hit a small target more than 16 kilometers. Even you have these options to you could put the range module on the ship. Let me know in the comment below what you think for tier 9, 15.9 kilometers range and 881 meters per second. The torpedo tubes, this is not the Neptune's torpedo. You only have 40 in each side. They do a little bit more damage, and the range are 10 kilometers, and same speed, 62 knots, reload 96 seconds. The AA was actually not a whole lot big improved from the tier 8, so probably just slightly better AA than a tier 8, but not a whole lot, guys, not a whole lot. And most damage are actually from this mid-range 235. But now you may face tier 10 and your AA, it's nothing kind of a crazy. Maximum speed, guys, it's 33.3 knots, turning radius 760, rudder shift 11 seconds, surface detection is 12.2, pretty damn good for a heavy cruiser. Air detection 8.1, that it's kind of a bad. Detection after firing this main smoke 7.6, also kind of a bad. So slightly better speed, but together with almost all tier 9 cruiser, nothing crazy, guys. Only what's a little bit special about it's the surface detection 20.2. It's good, really good. However, the turning radius is bad, and the rudder shift is also bad. She does not have any good spot in the British cruiser, because let's face it, most British cruiser, they have very sharp and good turning radius and rudder shift, but this doesn't. And same story, guys, you have damage count, a repair party, and yeah, you can definitely see that she's kind of a Neptune's heal. 936 HP per second you heal. That's your heal time. You only have 2 charges with premiums and 3 with superintendents, so you don't have only 3 maximum 3 hills, and you have the hydro, same hydro as from the beginning, nothing crazy, and spotting aircraft, the same story, guys. And that's only the 4th slot, it's this spotting aircraft. And then, guys, we are coming to the Goliath. She is the tier 10 British heavy cruiser. So, guys, the HP pool is fantastic. Plating 25, not so much, but if probably this will have 27mm plating, she will be probably too good. I don't know. Let me know in a comment below. Same story, guys. She does have 234mm range, and firing range is 16.8. It's on the lower side, definitely. But the Minotaur does not have a better range either. The AP and HE shells are kind of a low side. However, I kind of I don't know. Let me know in comment below. Chance to put your enemy fire 21. It's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. I believe it's kind of a rough. You can do it, but it's kind of a rough to only have 16.8 kilometers range, guys. Reload, it's 15 seconds. Now I do kind of like the territorial speed or only 18 seconds, which is pretty damn good. Max dispersion is 149 and sigma 2.05, which is a little better. And torpedoes also are 10 kilometers. You only have 4 in each side, so you do not have Minotaur's torpedo 8 in each side. You only have 4 in each side. However, I do believe that this ship it's pretty damn strong in short and mid-range AA aura. But once again, guys, 126 continuous damage per second. It's not crazy bad either, but it's a tier 10. You will face a tier 10 aircraft carrier, so nothing wow, but not bad. And of course, you have this explosion salvo. You have 6 of them, and which I kind of forgot to mention, they are pretty damn good flak burst. But some good CV player can use their keys and try to turn and out-turn your explosion salvo. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's the reason I did not mention, but you can definitely see here. Maximum speed, guys, 33 knots. The turning radius is 800. Rudder shift is 12.5, and surface detection it's 14. Air detection it's 8.7. So this is a very large cruiser, guys. And I would like to say the worst thing about this cruiser, guys, is her range and pretty bad concealment. She's a big, large lady. That's what I'm trying to say. She does not turn like Minotaur. Matter of fact, the other way around. She is pretty much the sluggiest and with the worst concealment and with the worst turning radius than any other British heavy cruiser. This is tier 10. Maybe it's a balancing factor, guys. Huge percent to put your enemy on fire with those 234mm guns. Something else I'll also say that let's talk about her repair party. 1172. So it is quite a tank, because probably she does have HMS Minotaur's heal with 1172 HP per second, and then you all have the same Hydro. But of some strange reason, you do not have the spotter plane. Kind of a weird, very weird. Why Wargame did not give this ship a spotter plane? So you increase the range. Kind of a weird. Yeah, some strange reason, guys. I would like to say that. Of course, it's a heavy cruiser with Minotaur's Heel are always welcome, but the lack of the range, it worries me, guys. And you're not a DPM monster. The guns are good, but you have, oh gosh, I kind of forgot. You have 12 of them. All right. Okay, that's that's pretty hilarious. You will put your enemy on fire like there's no tomorrow. That's for damn sure. I forgot that you have 12 those 234mm guns. It's unique gameplay. You have super heal and you have very punchy guns. Sure, you're not a DPM monster because reload of 15 seconds, it's kind of a mech, but remember, you always can put the faster rate of fire module. So guys, thanks for watching, and let me know in the comment below what you think about overall the heavy cruiser line from UK. Thanks for guys, and let me know which one do you think it's the best line tier for tier so far. Thanks guys for watching, and always captains, fair seas, and goodbye.